Mailman gang, rise up and welcome back to the channel. So, Monkie Kid Season 2 is over, and it's about time. Let's do a Monkie Kid Season 2 villain ranking. Quick disclaimer before we begin, these are just my opinions, so feel free to comment your own in the comments down below. And with all that out of the way, let's begin this video. At number 10, starting off the list, is Strong Spider. I mean, this one's pretty much self-explanatory. This character doesn't even have a name. He is literally called Strong Spider in the credits. And so yeah, that's why he's at the end of the list. There's not really a character to him, he's just a strong spider. Now, coming in at number 9 is fan favorite Syntax. Okay, please don't hate me on this, but Syntax, he didn't really do anything the whole season. Like, he had one really good episode, but it wasn't used at all. He didn't have any development. He was just the tech spider, and if it wasn't for his memorable personality, this character would have been forgotten pretty easily. And I do like Syntax, but because of his lack of screen time and just character development, I don't think I could put him above the rest of the Monkie Kid characters. Now, coming in at number 8, and this might be very controversial, it's Spider Queen. Okay, so hear me out. I used to love Spider Queen. I thought her character was so interesting. In Season 1, she felt like this washed up entity that used to have a ton of power but lost it and was motivated to take it back. But for Season 2, they kinda ruined her. She felt more like a reckless, power-hungry puppet. She was just being used, and I kinda get that was like the point to build up Lady Bone Demon. But Spider Queen, being this very threatening character in Season 1, dropped down to just being a joke. She wasn't threatening. When you saw Spider Queen popped out, yes, she could take down MK, like Season 1 proved. She could take down MK. But in Season 2 and in Revenge of the Spider Queen, she just lacked in motor. She was given power just to throw it away. The one thing that really redeemed her for me is that by the end of the season, she did acknowledge her mistakes, and she did go out fighting and defending MK. But still, I feel there are 7 more villains I prefer over Spider Queen. Now, coming in at number 7 is Huntsman. Yes, Huntsman is my favorite member of the Spider Queen's army. For starters, out of all the Spider Army, Huntsman had the most screen time, and thus he showed off more of his abilities. He showed off he's a really good hunter. He was always very effective. His fighting style was really fun, like he almost took down MK in episode 2. And I also love that the show tried to give him more depth. Because of time, they probably couldn't do this, but Huntsman really showed to have a conscience and be doubting himself and be doubting why does he serve Spider Queen and Lady Bone Demon. And even though he didn't betray Spider Queen and Lady Bone Demon as most of us thought he would, the character of Huntsman really surprised me this season, and that's why he's at my number 7 spot. Now, coming in at number 6 is Red Sun. And Red Sun stays pretty much the same. Like, I don't think he is a full villain, but I do like his character a lot. The one thing I did like about Season 2, or Revenge of the Spider Queen, is he is a more capable character. Like, he did escape from Spider Queen, managed to make the antidote, and was the only reason the MK crew was successful in taking down Spider Queen in Revenge of the Spider Queen. So the reason Red Sun is not in my top 5 is because I don't think of him as a full villain, but I do really enjoy his character, so that's why he's at number 6. Now, coming in at number 5 is DBK. Yes, DBK was one of my least favorite characters in Monkie Kid Season 1, but Revenge of the Spider Queen showed me DBK is more than what I thought he was. Season 1 showed DBK as just being this strong, power-hungry brute. There wasn't that much to him, but Revenge of the Spider Queen showed there is more of a character behind him, and there is more to him that has not been explored. And so I'm pumped to see that. But there are still 4 more characters I enjoy over DBK, so that's why he's at number 5. Now, coming in at number 4 is Princess Iron Fan, and I think this one's pretty obvious. Iron Fan in Season 1 showed she was a really strong and effective villain. She was always a Joker card. She always came in and fixed everything. And by the end of Season 1, we kind of saw that there was like this other side to her. But in Season 2, when she came back in Episode 4, we saw her still be Iron Fan, pretty uncaring and cruel. But there was this one scene I enjoyed where we just saw Iron Fan have this Ratatouille moment, but then she just went back to being Iron Fan. And I don't know, I really enjoy Iron Fan's character. I can't wait to see her in action again because the way she fights is just a joy to watch. And I can't wait to see what they do with Iron Fan in Season 3. Like, we know they're kind of building up a redemption arc for Red Sun, and maybe Iron Fan and DBK too. So that's why she's at my number 4 spot. Now, coming in at number 3 is Jing and Jing. They used to be my number 2 spot, but they were knocked down a bit. They're still 2 of my favorite characters. They're such an enjoyable duo. I love that they were brought back for another episode, and they were given time to show, yeah, these guys are evil. They're not masterminds, but they do have evil intentions, because in Season 1, they felt more like pranksters. But in Season 2, they felt more like walking chaos. They enjoy doing bad deeds because it's fun to them. I love these characters. Every time they're on screen, I'm just smiling. But there are 2 characters, and you guys probably know which 2 characters I'm talking about, that I just love a bit more. Now, coming in at number 2, and please don't come for my family, it is Macaque. Yes, Macaque has been knocked down from his number 1 spot. Even though I still love Macaque, Macaque is still probably one of my favorite characters. And Season 2 just expanded way more on who is Macaque, why he does what he does, and the truth is, Macaque isn't really that evil. He just does it because he has to settle stuff with Wukong. He's doing evil stuff because he dislikes Wukong. It's a personal rivalry against these 2, and MK is really just caught in the crossfire between these 2. I also love Macaque's voice actor's performance. Everything from Macaque works. His design is awesome, his powers are cool, he's very entertaining. When he's on screen, you're always paying attention. He is extremely powerful, like MK has hit him once. With all that said, there is one character, and you guys already know who it is, that I feel has gained the number 1 spot. Now, coming in at number 1, it's the evil mastermind behind everything in Season 2. It's Mr. Tang. Jokes aside, it's Lady Bone Demon. Like, this character completely changed in my head. In Season 1, I thought it was a neat character, but she just felt more like a power-up for DBK. Like, oh, like, we don't know how to end the season, let's just give DBK this power-up and MK defeats her. But now, after watching Season 2, it's like, oh my god, this was all planned out from the beginning. And the way the show built her up was genius. Like, they gave us glimpses of her. We saw her in this child form just manipulate everyone. She was even able to lure in MK, fight him, and MK got traumatized. She is the only villain so far that has been able to defeat MK. Macaque was close, but Macaque just decided to leave. No, she was able to defeat MK. Completely, she abolished the city. Also, her design is terrifying. If this showed up in my room at midnight, I would definitely die from a heart attack. I don't think it's even an argument. Lady Bone Demon is the best Monkie Kid villain so far. But hey, that's just my big opinion. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments down below, what is your personal villain ranking? As always, I'm Ace, and these are all my big opinions. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. It supports out the channel a ton. And if you're new here, subscribe for more LEGO Monkie Kid content. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and thanks for watching. Take care.